Some mothers teach their daughters how to bake the perfect pie. Some mothers teach their daughters about politics and how to do their hair and makeup. Some about accounting and financial independence. All mothers teach their daughters explicitly and implicitly. They have that which they wish to impart, that they try to impart. The foundations that they try to create for their daughters to flourish. And then there are the things that daughters learn by watching, by seeing, by simply being around their mothers. And then there are the things that their mothers don't teach their daughters because they themselves don't know or because they don't want them to know. We, as daughters, are thrust into the world without knowing, and even when our mothers are still with us, we are forced to learn on our own. My mother taught me to bake, to make a bacon and egg pie. I'll never quite make one like hers though. My mother taught me about cleaning the nooks and the crannies and the tops of doors, how to go the extra mile. She taught me how to sew and to read, how to question things and make up my own mind. She also taught me that no matter how little money we had, we always had something to give, our time and attention. We could serve others, do things for others, be there for others. Without realising it, she also taught me how to be fiercely independent, deeply committed to social justice, and unashamed about doing things because it might be the right thing to do, but I might be looked upon in funny ways by others. I watched, usually with shame, as my mother regularly put herself in situations that weren't hers to be in, stopping the car to pick up things off the road to make it safe for others, while everyone else had just driven past. Literally talking to strangers on the street because she would intervene where she believed necessary. Making 3-inch squares for quilts and sending them off to others around the world who had lost everything in a fire or had a sick child. But my mother didn't teach me about makeup or tax or how to navigate the social nuances of society and organisations. She didn't teach me about hosting dinner parties or resolving conflict or nurturing close relationships, or that my feelings are valid and that my experience of the world is my own. Growing up, Mum was really into her quotes and sayings. I was deeply inspired by these. To this day, I can't sit down on the toilet and not imagine the "whatever you dream, you can do." Begin now, boldness has genius, power and magic in it. Poster that was on the back of the toilet wall. Or the writing, in vivid, I might add, on the fridge of 3 P's, not 3 C's. Praise, praise, praise. Not criticise, condemn and complain. She taught me to see the humanity in others, to have this deep compassion and connection for others, which has shaped my career and my social justice work. I watched as she went back to university at 39, not graduating until her 40s, showing me that with hard work, anything is possible. It's never too late to go after what I want. I watched her single-handedly change the economic trajectory of our family. And while this installed in me a dogged determination, it did, however, give me a near delusional sense that I can do anything. It's been a blessing and a curse. But I didn't learn how to feel my feelings. I didn't learn how to invest or how to understand how the property market worked. As a woman who has chosen, so far in my life, to not have kids, I still grapple with the calling to be a mother. I feel a gap, a sense of incompleteness, but kids are not my calling. I'm called to nurture, I'm called to care, and I'm called to share. I want to teach others how to see the humanity in others and realise it doesn't mean less for them. I wish that everyone knew that they are far more capable than they have ever imagined. I want them to know that no matter your role or position, how going the extra mile and taking a moment to really look someone in the eyes makes a world of difference. I want people to understand tax and politics so they can make informed choices and stand up for their rights and get their needs met. I want everyone to know how to invest to be able to create financial stability. I want people to be able to feel their feelings, to be able to experience that their experience of the world is valid. There is what a mother teaches you, explicitly, implicitly, and then there is what you don't learn and maybe should have. I will be no different than my mother. I will teach explicitly. I will inspire implicitly. And then there is that which I will miss altogether. This is what makes me a mother. So here's to all the mothers, be they of children, businesses, or revolutions. May we raise a generation that not only follows in our footsteps, but has the courage and conviction to evolve it and stamp their own mark on the world.